Welcome back to AI Reviews. Like always, I am your host, Lee. Today we are having an AI review Mufasa, 4 times ranging from loving it to hating it. I am not sure who asked for this prequel, or for it to be a realistic-looking movie, but let's see what the AI thinks about it.
Mufasa, The Lion King, released on December 20th, 2024, under the masterful direction of Barry Jenkins, is a profound and visually stunning addition to the Lion King saga. This film, which serves as both a prequel and sequel to the 2019 adaptation, offers a deeply emotional and beautifully crafted look into the life of one of Disney's most iconic characters. With Aaron Pierre as young Mufasa and a return of beloved voices like Seth Rogen's Pumbaa and Billy Eichner's Timon, this movie is a cinematic masterpiece that earns a resounding 4 out of 4 stars. Barry Jenkins, renowned for his evocative storytelling in Moonlight, brings a new depth to the Lion King world. His direction focuses on the emotional layers of Mufasa's journey from an orphaned cub to the revered king. This focus on character development enriches the narrative, providing a heartfelt exploration of themes such as leadership, legacy, and destiny within the circle of life. Aaron Pierre's portrayal of young Mufasa is nothing short of captivating. His performance brings a fresh vitality and profound complexity to the role, capturing Mufasa's bravery and wisdom, even from his early years. The film delves into Mufasa's relationships, particularly highlighting his tumultuous relationship with his brother Scar, originally named Taka, adding layers of familial drama and intrigue that were only hinted at in previous films. The return of Seth Rogen and Billy Eichner, as Pumbaa and Timon respectively, brings a delightful humor and warmth that balances the film's more serious tones. Their timeless chemistry provides comic relief and a sense of continuity that fans of the series will appreciate. John Connie's Rafiki, who narrates Mufasa's story, enriches the film with a sense of tradition and gravitas, his voice guiding the audience through the sweeping landscapes and poignant moments of the Pride Lands. Visually, Mufasa, The Lion King is a spectacle. The photorealistic animation that defined the 2019 movie is enhanced further under Jenkins' direction, creating lush, breathtaking scenes that immerse the audience fully into the world of the Pride Lands. Each frame is meticulously crafted, with vibrant colors and meticulous attention to detail that make the film a visual feast. Musically, the film incorporates new scores that echo the classic themes while introducing new compositions that underscore the emotional and epic scope of Mufasa's story. These musical elements beautifully complement the narrative, enhancing the emotive power of the film and deepening the audience's engagement with the characters' journeys. In conclusion, Mufasa, The Lion King is an exceptional film that not only extends the legacy of its predecessors, but also stands alone as a compelling exploration of one of Disney's most revered characters. Barry Jenkins has created a film that is both a tribute and a revelation, offering new insights and a richer understanding of Mufasa's life and the lessons he imparts. This film is not just a must-see for fans of The Lion King. It is a significant cinematic achievement that speaks to the heart of what makes this story so enduring. For its profound storytelling, stunning visuals, and emotional depth, I give Mufasa, The Lion King, a perfect 4 out of 4 stars.
Directed by Barry Jenkins and released on December 20th, 2024, Mufasa, The Lion King attempts to delve into the origins and legacy of one of Disney's most storied characters. While the film presents a visually stunning narrative and brings some fresh perspectives to the table, it does not entirely capture the magic of the original, earning it a 3 out of 4 stars for its commendable yet slightly flawed execution. Barry Jenkins, acclaimed for his nuanced and sensitive storytelling, brings a distinct approach to the Lion King universe. His direction focuses on the emotional and philosophical growth of Mufasa, portrayed compellingly by Aaron Pierre. Pierre brings a youthful vigor and depth to young Mufasa, capturing his journey from an orphaned cub to the king of the Pride Lands with a mix of gravitas and vulnerability. However, while Jenkins' intent to provide a deeper look at Mufasa's formative years is clear, the film occasionally struggles with pacing, particularly in its efforts to balance the epic scope of Mufasa's tale with the intimate moments of his early life. The supporting cast, including Seth Rogen as Pumbaa and Billy Eichner as Timon, brings a welcome levity to the narrative. Their performances maintain the humor and warmth we've come to expect, yet at times, these lighter moments feel at odds with the film's more serious tone. This tonal inconsistency occasionally disrupts the storytelling flow, making some scenes feel disjointed rather than cohesive parts of Mufasa's overarching narrative. Keanu Reeves as the voice of Scar introduces a new dynamic to the fraught relationship between the brothers. While Reeves delivers a solid performance, the character's development is rushed, lacking the necessary depth to fully realize the tragic complexity of Scar's descent into villainy. This aspect of the script feels underexplored, leaving a gap in what could have been a powerful exploration of sibling rivalry and fate. Visually, the film is a masterpiece. The photorealistic animation is breathtaking, with each scene beautifully rendered to immerse the audience in the vibrant ecosystem of the Pride Lands. The visual effects team has outdone themselves, creating a world that is both majestic and intimately real. However, the reliance on visual spectacle can sometimes overshadow the narrative depth, particularly during key developmental moments in Mufasa's journey. The soundtrack, while featuring some poignant new compositions, does not always reach the iconic status of the original film's score. The music, although beautifully orchestrated, occasionally lacks the emotional punch needed to elevate the most dramatic moments of the film. In conclusion, Mufasa, The Lion King is a visually stunning and thoughtfully directed film that provides a new perspective on a beloved character's origins. While Barry Jenkins brings a fresh and deeper emotional context to the story, the film grapples with balancing its profound themes with the inherent expectations of a Lion King film. For its ambitious storytelling and remarkable visual achievements, but tempered by its narrative and tonal inconsistencies, I give Mufasa, The Lion King, a well-earned 3 out of 4 stars.
Mufasa, The Lion King, released on December 20, 2024, and directed by Barry Jenkins, is Disney's latest attempt to rekindle the magic of one of its most iconic characters. While the film promises to offer a deeper look into Mufasa's rise from an orphaned cub to the revered king of the Pride Lands, it ultimately falls short in delivering a compelling narrative, deserving a mediocre 2 out of 4 stars for its half-baked execution. Barry Jenkins, acclaimed for his deeply humanistic approach in films like Moonlight, brings a certain visual flair and emotional depth to the table. However, his transition into the animal kingdom of the Lion King feels uneven. Aaron Pierre voices a young Mufasa with an earnestness that is commendable, yet the script provides him little room to explore the complexities promised by a backstory-focused narrative. The film tends to gloss over pivotal moments that could have offered real insights into Mufasa's character, opting instead for grandiose yet shallow scenic shots. The inclusion of Keanu Reeves as the voice of Scar was anticipated to add a new layer of intensity to the familial drama. However, the execution is lackluster. Scar's character arc is rushed and lacks the depth necessary to make his eventual betrayal resonate with the audience. This underdevelopment is a critical flaw, as it undermines the potential for a powerful exploration of the themes of power and jealousy that could have enriched the film. The dynamic between Mufasa and his brother needed more screen time to flesh out their relationship, which is central to understanding both characters' motivations. Instead, the film diverts much of its focus to spectacle over substance, relying heavily on the visual achievements of its photorealistic animation to carry scenes that lack emotional weight. The return of Seth Rogen as Pumbaa and Billy Eichner as Timon provides some comedic relief, but even their talents can't mask the overall tone inconsistencies of the film. Their moments feel like brief interruptions to the seriousness of Mufasa's storyline, resulting in a disjointed viewing experience that struggles to balance humor with the gravitas the main plot strives to achieve. Musically, the film features a few standout tracks that attempt to emulate the emotional impact of the original score, but fall short of becoming memorable. The new songs, while well composed, feel inserted rather than integral, failing to support the narrative in moments that desperately need emotional amplification. In conclusion, Mufasa, The Lion King is visually stunning but narratively disappointing. Barry Jenkins' attempt to delve into Mufasa's past and present a saga of royal ascent is ambitious but poorly executed, with significant gaps in character development and story cohesion. For a film that had the potential to offer a profound addition to the Lion King legend, it ends up feeling like an unnecessary chapter that adds little to the legacy of its central figure. Thus, I give it a lackluster 2/4 stars.
Oh boy, where do I even start with Mufasa, the Lion King? Released on December 20th, 2024, and directed by Barry Jenkins, this film was hyped to give us a deep dive into the backstory of one of Disney's most majestic characters. But instead of a roaring saga, we got more of a whimper. I'm giving this underwhelming spectacle a grudging 1 out of 4 stars because, let's be honest, it feels like a cash grab that forgets what made The Lion King great in the first place. Barry Jenkins, who's known for his powerful storytelling, seems to have missed the mark here. The film tries to paint a detailed picture of Mufasa's rise from an orphan cub to the king of the Pride Lands, but it just schemes the surface. Aaron Pierre voices Mufasa, and while he does what he can, the script doesn't give him much meat to work with. The film rushes through key moments that should have been pivotal, turning what could have been a rich narrative into a series of disjointed episodes. And then there's Keanu Reeves as Scar. This casting could have been epic, right? Wrong. It turns out to be a total letdown. Scar's character is as thin as the savanna grass in drought season. There's no depth, no nuance, just a flat villain without the backstory needed to make us really feel his descent into evil. It's like they thought throwing Keanu into the mix would be enough to distract us from the lackluster plot. The visuals, sure, they're stunning. Disney's photorealistic style does bring the Pride Lands to life in all its glory. But when the story is as hollow as a broken baobab tree, no amount of visual polish can save it. It feels like they spent more time on the CGI than on the actual story. The comedic relief from Seth Rogen's Pumbaa and Billy Eichner's Timon feels forced. Their antics interrupt the flow of the story, making the film's tone bounce around like a meerkat on a hot rock. It's jarring and takes away from any of the seriousness Jenkins was aiming for. Musically, it tries to hit the same high notes as the original, but the new songs just don't resonate. They're forgettable at best, failing to capture the emotional weight that the original soundtrack delivered so effortlessly. In conclusion, Mufasa, The Lion King, is a major disappointment. It's a sequel that nobody asked for and that fails to contribute anything meaningful to the legacy of its namesake. For a character as iconic as Mufasa, this film does little justice. It's a shallow, lackluster attempt that leaves us feeling more cheated than entertained. If you're looking for the heart and soul of The Lion King, you won't find it here. Stick to the original and skip this unnecessary retread.
Like always, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. I typically have 2 videos out per week, AI reviews like this or real reviews depending on releases. Until next time.